just cleaned out the chicken coop. Gave them a little patch of ferns to play in, and then I put a deep layer of dirt all over the bottom that they can rummage around in, and also will cover up their manure, but also then as they poop into this fresh stuff, then I'll just cover it up with more dirt, and then we can use this as some wonderful compost after all the baby chicks are out. But they are also exploring outside right now. These completely black chickens are crazy. And there's Badger. Look how big Badger is. So we opened up that one just because there's going to be a lot of chicks and we wanted them to have more space to roam while they're being confined. Because sometimes we keep the doors closed. Changed out their bedding in there. Life is good as a chicken. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a day that I don't really look forward to, but the kids certainly do. It is bath day for Finn. Oh, gotta get that dog clean. Now in the house because as soon as he got done being washed, of course he went to go roll in the dirt, and so he's gonna dry off in here. You still have a little bit of dirt right there from when you rolled, didn't you? I didn't want to spray your face. You're gonna dry off in here while making everything else wet, right? And then when he's dry, we'll give him a good brushing. Super cute. Even. You good boy. Did you do good? Did you do good? Yes, you did. Nobody likes bath day. I know. I know. I gotta vacuum after I get done having you stay inside. You can see he's really upset about the whole brushing thing. It bothers him quite a lot. Did it bother you, Finn? You're such a good boy. So there's this, and then a bucket full that I got rid of earlier. Because I've been doing this for quite a while. Look at that fluffy tail. We don't want any mats on you, right, sweetie? So the worst parts about brushing this dog are right here in the front, because he's got this really thick mane, and this is where he's gonna get mats most of the time, if he's gonna get any mats. And then down here on his butt, there's like, his butt like ends right here. This is all fluff, and so it's super thick, and there's a little bit here that I need to brush and get through, make sure he doesn't get all matty. But he's having a really hard time right now. Okay, we're gonna let him out. Do I trust him to not roll in the dirt? No. I had to wash that rug because my son spilled orange juice on it. What do you think, Finn? Look how fluffy you are. Oh, you look so good. Look at that tail. Oh my goodness. So you may be wondering, why did I wash Finn and I didn't wash Sasha? Well, the answer is Sasha's like 13 years old and she's crotchety and everything on her hurts. And I'm not going to put her through the stress of going through a bath, something she doesn't like, where she's straining against me and I'm straining to hold on to her. She might pull a muscle or, you know, hurt something. We used to wash her all the time and brush her all the time and get these special shampoos for her and everything, but it makes her so miserable now. The average life expectancy for a Great Pyrenees is 8 to 10 years, and she has lived 3 years beyond that already. And so I'm gonna let her do her thing, and that's one of the reasons why we got Finn, was because we wanted to let her retire and not have to worry about defending the property at all, which she still really enjoys doing. But when we call her in for dinner, she kind of limps along slowly and comes and eats her dinner, and she moves slower, and she hurts, you know, like the pain of old age. And so I'm not going to put her through that stress. She's fine. It's not like, you know, she's got hot spots growing all over her, or she whimpers in pain sometimes when we brush her. And so I'm going to let her be. There's Sasha. She's such a good girl. So Sasha is a rescue. We got her from the Humane Society when she was a puppy. She was a big puppy, maybe 6 months old. I think she was 6 months old because she wasn't looking like a puppy. She was just looking like a young dog. And she had been abused. She had been kept in a basement her whole life. She didn't know what treats were. She didn't know how to play. And she was terrified, especially of men. And so we got her, and Jeremy, this is before we had kids, Jeremy would take her trail running with him every day after work, and they'd go to the creek and they'd go swimming. And we lived in an apartment, but she had a really great life. She was always exhausted at night. She was super cute because I'd come home from work and I'd walk in the door and she'd be laying in the kitchen, and she'd look up at me like she hadn't done anything. She'd just been sleeping there the whole time. And I'd go into my bedroom and I'd look on the bed, and it was kind of mussed up a little bit, and I'd feel it and it was still warm. She would know when I got home, and she'd jump down off the bed, pretend like she never did anything. But we got Sasha so that she was 2 years old when our girls were born, and she was so good with them. She has been such a great dog for our family. They basically learned to pull themselves up on her, and she is just so gentle. But if you are not part of our family, she is kind of a little killer, aren't you? Yeah. She hasn't ever bit anybody hard. She puts people's hands in her mouth and kind of like to show them that she could do it if she wanted to. But she hasn't attacked anybody. We do our best to restrain her, though. There is a dog house with a chain outside that we keep her locked up on if we have company over, not overnight and not all day. And it's in the shade. It's a very nice one, actually. It has like a porch, but we keep her there so that she doesn't attack people, but she just doesn't trust people. And so this is actually a really great place for her to live because she doesn't have to be around a lot of new people all the time. We got Finn because Sasha was getting older and we needed somebody young and spry enough to take care of the gardens and the animals and our kids. And, you know, if they ever go up into the mountain, we always say, you know, take Finn with you, and then we don't have to worry about him too much. I mean, we keep him within sight of ourselves still, but Finn is a really great protector. But we were excited about Finn because we wanted to have a dog that wouldn't eat people, and we wanted to be able to socialize this dog, and we wanted to be able to we wanted to be able to take him with us when we went places. Like Sasha will not. She's not a good dog to take with you anywhere. And so they love each other. And we got him, and right when we got him, he's a year old. So, you know, as soon as we got him, COVID hit. And well, the socializing thing was a little bit difficult with him, but he's still super friendly. And he can get riled up by Sasha and get a little bit overprotective of the property. But as long as we've got Sasha put up, he is like super friendly to new people, and he's such a great dog. And so Great Pyrenees, we're pretty sure that that's the only breed that we're ever going to have again, because we're just absolutely in love with them, and they take such good care of the property and the animals. And I mean, we haven't had like a hawk attack, or like we have had completely free range chickens, like free range of the whole mountainside anywhere they wanted, for the last 4 years. And we have had only a handful of fatalities due to predators. And I mean, we live right next to national forest, so it's not like there's not a lot of predators around. I mean, we get bears, we get, you know, foxes and raccoons and possums and all sorts of stuff. But these dogs do a really great job. Okay guys, you want to see something gross? It's this water. So thank you so much for hanging out with Finn and I today. And as I got to introduce you to Sasha and kind of her backstory, he is already a little bit dirty, but he's still fluffy and smells good, right? And if you could like, subscribe, do the notification bell, all that kind of stuff, that would really help me out a lot. I hope you guys have a great day and stay blessed. What do you say, Finn? Do you say stay blessed? Can you say stay blessed?